Hello, 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 hello. I think it's just me, because I've just sent out the link, but I'm gonna chat anyway, as if there is someone here with me. Isn't that tragic? But then I don't actually know if it would say if anyone was watching, because sometimes it just doesn't bother. And that is the real struggle. It's become like a weird tradition now. To have a small bev with the stream. Is there anyone here? I don't think so. I'm gonna pop out the chat. Oh, there we go. Hey, Mikey. I have a friend. Right. Time to get serious. Do you like my flannel? It is very industrial. Is that the word? It's a very hard-working, respectable flannel, which I enjoy. Also, it's winter, so. How's the sound? Is it okay? I think it's just us. Oh no! Hey Chewy, welcome. Willkommen ins der Livestream. Sorry, that was loud. I mean, it was loud. That might not be the best German that I've ever done. I don't know, should we take a vote? Should I put in headphones so that I can hear, so that I can monitor the sounds? Because I don't want to blast your ears out. Or is it fine? Well, I'm glad the link worked. Because I'm never sure if it's gonna be functional. And yeah. Sorry dudes that it was a little bit later. That's just my poor organisation. I was dashing around for a sec there, trying to get it sorted. Yeah. I let time get away from me. Oh, is there an echo? Okay, good to know. Because I've had this problem before and fixed it. So if I remove that audio, oh wait, no, that's two. Which one am I doing? Right, I'll remove this one. Is it better? Is it gone? I mean, it's really nice that you don't mind it, but I still would prefer to have it smooth. So it's, you know, more listenable. I think I might have just got rid of it, so please let me know. I did delete one of the audio inputs. Is that the rain or my Coke? Do live in a mansion, obviously. Hi Karen. Welcome. I don't know what's with the German accent today. Oh, is it still echoey? I thought I fixed it. Okay, what's this? You'll have to tell me if this is the master volume and if I'm just getting silent suddenly. Is there any volume now? Is it silent now? Is it now silent? Thanks for tuning in to help me figure out the internet and technology. Is it better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me or not? Have I turned it off totally? No, yes, no. Oh, can you still hear me? That's good. Sweet, okay, because I just pulled this dial all the way down and it felt like it should have made me totally silent, which would have been, I don't know, maybe for the best, but as long as you can hear me, then that's good. Sweet, okay. I'm not really doing an ASMR voice, sorry. Should I work on that? I'm just nattering on. Yeah. Anyway. Mikey, you are weird for drinking straight vodka. I don't know if you just don't have taste buds anymore. Fair play though. If you can hack it and it's not a problem. Tonight, because, you know, as per tradition, I seem to always have a bev during the stream. I promise this is my first. This is tequila and Coke. Well, tequila and Diet Coke. Which probably sounds rank, but it's actually okay. There we go. There was a whisper. Tequila and Coke. 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 There you go. Got your money's worth. This is a bad ASMR stream. Oh, hey Ben, that's a shame. Well, no, it's lovely that you're going to see your family, but catch you next time. Okay, you threw me with the mime comment because I was like, oh shoot, can actually anyone hear me? But it seems that you can. Otherwise, you would just be guessing that it's tequila, which would be very impressive. But yeah. Bye Ben, I'll see you next month. Hopefully it shouldn't be too late, the December stream, because, yeah, this is the November stream, and it's in November, so that's new, that's exciting. So next month should be early December, I hope, and then, right on track. Anyway. So for this particular stream, and I'm trying to talk a bit quieter now. Is that better? Because I do realise I was just kind of shouting at you. Just not very ASMR. But yeah, so for this particular stream, we could just chill, we could just chat, catch up, whatever else. I also have some sweeties that could delve into. They're from Japan, and I filmed a video earlier today doing that, but I don't know how good it was. It probably will make it up, but we'll see. So I suppose it would be a sneak peek of that, but I don't know. Let me know. The last film I saw that's tricky. I don't know. I don't watch films as often as I ought to. The last thing I watched on a large screen, definitely what you asked, was on a projector. I watched the new series, well, I watched a couple episodes of the new series of Twin Peaks. But films I can't remember. Yeah. Lol, there is. If only we had, like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book, because I don't remember if they actually do it in the film versions, but if only we had that television where it was like, you could taste. I could put the chocolate there, and you could reach and you could grab it, because there's loads. It's a whole box. It was this like subscription box thing that I made the video about. But it was, I don't know if I really like the video. I mean, I've not edited it yet. But it was neither really I wasn't, like, I'm getting, anyway, so this company emailed me and said, we'll send you a free one if you make a video about it. And to be honest, that's not something I really usually bother with, but I thought I would really like some Japanese sweets. That sounds really good fun. So I said fine, and they sent it to me. And then I was like, I don't know if I can really make a video about this work and not just be annoying. And then I made the video opening up and trying a couple of things, but I didn't really do it like an ad, because I don't like that. But I didn't really include any details about the company at all, or promote it at all. So it didn't work as what they were hoping, probably. But I'm not sure if it worked as ASMR even. So that would kind of be the worst of both worlds. So I'm undecided on that one. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should upload it? Because I mean, I'm sure it's a great service, but I should really do my research. I just wanted to open some sweeties. Yeah. Let's see. What's in the Johnny Depp film? The Sweeties thing? Or like the Harry Potter one? Is that the Johnny Depp one? Did I rant about the new Harry Potter film in my last stream? Because I've done that I've done that offline with friends quite a lot. I don't think my videos are particularly big in Japan. I get Japanese comments sometimes that I translate and they're good fun, but not that many. Ah, yes. Yes, gotcha. The Chocolate Factory. Yeah, but the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka is trash, to be fair. It's just my opinion. But no, I don't like that at all. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but I feel like it does not get the vibe. Also, Johnny Depp. Not sure about him. Should these streams just be bright grey, slags everything off? Reviews. Her least favourite films of the last 10 years. No? No takers? Oh mate, wow. I mean, that's an honour. But, oh dear. I'm not sure how I feel about being on a TV-sized screen. Hi, my face is enormous. Sorry, Tree. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Kieran. I was intending to make a video about it, but I didn't bother. Yeah. That's really cool that you knew the date. I think it was like the 19th that I 19th of November, that I started making, well, I started my channel, I think 2 years ago. So my channel is 2 years old, and I was going to make a video about that, but I have not, and it's now the 24th. But maybe I will, I don't know. I can imagine Christopher Lee is a good baddie. I don't even remember him in that film, but that's probably because I blocked it out of my brain. Yeah, and Gene Wilder, it was a great performance. He was unsettling. He was like kindly and old and caring and a little unhinged, and you didn't know where you stood, and it was a bit creepy, which is exactly the vibe of the book. So yeah, it's a good one. And the me and you'll be in a world of your imagination, like that's a great moment as well. With the tiny door and the yeah, I'm getting excited. Does that mean am I a fan of the television programme Hannibal? Because I'm afraid not. I'm not a fan. I've not seen it and thought it was bad. I've just never really watched it. I've seen the two main characters in other things. I like the guy in that really cheesy rom-com with Anne Hathaway. Mads Mikkelsen, just for his big insane face. He's just got a big mad wide face, so what's not to love? I filmed 2 videos today, so my wrists are a bit Danny, champion of the world, that's a good one. We had to do an exercise in school where we had to like found poetry from a passage of that. So you like choose certain phrases or words and create a poem. That was fun. I miss English class. I was good at English in school. All the rambling and such stood me in good stead. Were all you guys at the public stream 2 weeks ago? Because that was mad, wasn't it? If you were there, it was mad. It was insane. It was really good fun, and it was a bit mad. I might seem a bit different today. I'm just in a weird little jazzy mood. I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited. It's Saturday night. I'm having a lovely stream with my lovely pals, and I've got my tequila and coke, which again I promise is my first drink of the evening, but I'm in a good mood. Right. Last Netflix thing I loved. So the last thing I watched on Netflix is The Good Place, which is very good. It is very good. The beginning of this new series, I was unconvinced. I felt like it dipped in quality a little bit, but I think they were just finding their footing because it has so many like paradigm shifts and new situations. But it got really good again. And I just rewatched the first season of Jessica Jones because it's great. And I'm kind of channeling her today with the alcohol and the pale skin and the dark hair and the somewhat shabby chic clothes. Sadly not the super strength. Yeah. See, the problem is I'm talking so fast because I'm so excitable that I'm so ahead of the chat. Like, I cover like 4 topics and then I come back to the chat and I'm like, oh, that's 4 topics ago, because I'm absolutely running my mouth off. Slow. Calm. Slow. Calm. Slow. Didn't work. Ooh. Yeah, Black Mirror is good fun. I mean, maybe not the best phrasing. I did like the first couple of seasons. I felt it got a little bit, I don't know if sensational is the word. I feel like it got bigger for a different audience and a little bit less nuanced, a little bit more like, ooh, spooky, right? Ooh, the modern world. Like those Facebook illustrations you see of like Facebook stuck to people's faces. But there were still good episodes that I really enjoyed. What were your favourite episodes of Black Mirror? This is a plant, by the way. That's the noise, if you're wondering. You know, I wonder if I should, this is really the best time that I think I can find to be able to do this, but I wonder if I should try another, because I bet some people can't really make it work, which is a shame. Because yeah, I think there's 4 of us here right now, yay! And there were 5, but that might have been Ben, who left for Thanksgiving. But there's like 17 of you that I sent the email out to, and it's quite nice when it's wee and cosy. But I just feel bad if there's anyone who's not getting to participate despite having joined that tier. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the social media episode, like the Meow Meow Beans one, the one that's just a community episode. It's creepy how it's exactly the same thing. Have you seen that episode of Community? It's kind of the same premise, but a little bit more lighthearted. That's not a burp, by the way, that's just a satisfied sound. Sorry. That was a weird noise and I do apologise. Thanks for putting up with me. I think, being a little bit annoying, a little bit hyper. Oh, well, Mikey, you need to watch Community, firstly, because it's very excellent. And clever, but not in a, oh, okay, go over yourself way, in a just subtly clever writing, and genuinely funny. And the first couple seasons, very good. I think that the third season has some really great ones. Like there's this one with timelines that everyone loves, and you've probably seen GIFs of because it's really famous. It goes a bit off track for the other seasons because the showrunner was booted, and then it's alright again for the last season. But yeah, can't remember which season it was, but the Meow Meow Beans one, it's basically exactly the same as the social media Black Mirror episode where they trial this app in the community college that you can rate everyone with, and whenever you have an interaction with them you can like rate them down or rate them up, and all these hierarchies form and like these echelons of society. But it's a comedy show, so it's still playful and fun. But that was way before Black Mirror, and it's so sort of identical, the premise, despite it going a bit of a different direction. So, we should watch it. It's really good. It's really good. If you've not seen Community, it is really good. It's really funny and smart. And a good first one to watch, because it's a bottle episode and you don't really need to know all the characters. Maybe there's a Dungeons and Dragons one that is like moving a little bit, but also just really funny and imaginative. So watch that one first. The Dungeon introduction, it's called something like Intro to Dungeons and Dragons, because it's set in a community college and all the episodes sound like they're like classes, if you know what I mean. Is The Man in the High Castle any good? I haven't watched it. My dad's talked about it because he's a big fan of sci-fi. I almost said sci-fi fiction. Good job, right? Sci-fi fiction. Anyway, he's a big fan of science fiction. And I think he really liked that book. But I've not heard much about the series. It's sort of an allegory, isn't it? Or it's a vision of a world where the Nazis won. Kind of. Lol. I quite like those little rating things though. You know, when you're at the airport and you go through security and you have to be like, bam! Good experience, good security, or nah, awful. I don't really think it provides them any meaningful feedback, because obviously people, if they're in a good mood and they got through fast, they'll do green. But if they had to wait because they were idiots and they left liquids, they'll be like, no, angry face, I had a terrible time, and it's because they brought liquids like idiots. Yeah. Guys, are you Pokemon fans? I do want to ask you this. I mean, diehard fans, yeah, sure, but I just mean like fans as in you played the games and you enjoyed the games. You don't need to know the name of all 3005 Pokemon that there now maybe. Well, maybe I'll check it out then. The Man in the High Castle. So I know it's on like Prime Video. I don't have Prime anymore because Amazon is the devil. But yeah, sounds like I should watch it. And yeah, Mikey, for you, if you were away, are you a Pokemon fan? That is my question. Sorry. I got so excited. Mate, yes! Who doesn't love them Pokemon? Okay, I'm just going to level with you for a moment. This is probably more my personality, so I hope it's not too abrasive, because I feel like I'm in quite a jazzy little fun mood, and I don't always bring that necessarily to my videos. But yeah, I suppose I'm getting to know you a little bit, and this is more like how I'm with my buds, with my pals. So that's nice, I suppose, unless it's annoying. I haven't seen the new Detective Pikachu trailer. I'm a bit terrified to watch it. I do speak about it in the video I just filmed. With my whole confusion over the live action thing and thinking it was Ryan Reynolds in a yellow bodysuit. But also I want to know why it exists. Why is there a Detective Pikachu? Where did this come from? Why did this happen? Who was consulted? Why is Ryan Reynolds in it? There's so many questions that I have. So many questions. So few answers. That's what I've got to say about that. Anyway, the reason I asked is because in the box of Japanese goodies that I received, free of charge because I'm a vlogger now apparently, not really, was, and you're getting a real sneak peek here because this is in the video, Pokemon soda! That's good, isn't it? Pokemon soda. But hey, quick bonus points if you can identify these two Pokemon. Go. And I'll remember who got the bonus points. And I'll wait half an hour for the lag to catch up for you all to hear that and respond. Is there really that much of a lag? Or are you just bad Pokemon fans? That is my question. Yay! And the points go to Chewy. Congrats. Well done. Bonus points if you can tell me how an Eevee evolves into either of these Pokemon. Go. Is that tingly or just weird? Doing a countdown thing. Wait, is it a stone? I'm terrible. Right. So it may well be a stone, but there is another factor. I can't remember if there was a stone. Okay, it requires a stone, but that was not the answer I was looking for. I get a half point for that. Not happiness levels, no. Ooh. Oh, such a strong start. Okay, 1 point to Shui for the names, half point to Mikey, half point to Mikey for the stone, but I'm going to school you now. So it was to do with the time of day that you did it, because in gold and silver I think it was a new thing where it would be was it gold or was it the next ones? Actually I don't know, but anyway, it was a generation where there was a day and a night, and so if they evolved in the daytime I think it would be Espeon, and if you evolved it in the nighttime it would be Umbreon. There you go. Ooh, he got it. I was saying it, but he got it. Nice. I've got such a good gang. You guys are good. Thumbs up. I'm enjoying the vibe. Was it gold and silver? Okay, gold and silver were great, but they weren't my favourite generation. My favourite generation of the Pokemon games is Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. There was just something really good about those ones. I don't know, it just came together. I think the graphics were lovely, the music was lovely, there were so many fun little extra things, like you could pick your bike and you could either have the rubbish, I almost swore there, the rubbish one that was like, like why would you pick that unless you're a moron? Or the acro bike it was called, which you needed to bunny hop over certain things. Or you could have the Mac bike, which zoomed along. It was so much fun, so satisfying. You could get up slippery sand slopes. So of course you were going to pick that one, unless you're a loser. I might have been a bit of a tangent, but I don't know, there was just so many fun things in Emerald, like like the fiery paths and the deserts, and oh, and you could dive. In that one you could actually dive underwater and explore underwater shipwrecks and stuff. And you had this like, oh, and it was the end of days, and you had the rain and the fire, and I could actually talk about this for a long time and quite weirdly passionately. Maybe I should save it for another time. Yeah, I see a lot of YouTubers getting into game stuff because it, and maybe cynically of me, I think they're sort of looking at it quite cannily and being like, that's where the profit is. You know, if I get into a certain video game and I stream or I talk about it, I can reach a certain audience and whatever. And I don't know if I could really be bothered with any of that, picking something up that I'm just not interested in, but I could legitimately talk about the Pokemon Game Boy games at length, and it wouldn't be pandering, it would just be, I'm a big old fan. Yeah, very excitable. Is that a nice sound? No, right. Here's why you're wrong. The thing about the teams, like the baddies in the Pokemon games, they're so enjoyably insane. And I love how much more insane they gradually get, because Team Rocket has a clear goal, you know? It's pretty stupid, Team Rocket, but they're like, we want to be in charge of everything. We want world domination. We want all the strongest Pokemon. We want everything. Which I can respect as a evil conglomerate. Fine, whatever. But I just love how in the games they got more and more unhinged. I can't remember what the baddies are in Gold and Silver, but in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, the baddies are Team Aqua and Team Magma. Team Aqua, their goal, right, is that there's more ocean in the world. They've got no real reason. They're just like, oh, we like water. We quite like the sea. We like water Pokemon. We think there should be more water in the world. And we're going to form a big evil baddie gang to make that happen, which is insane. But then even more insane is Team Magma. They're like, hold on a second, we love land. We love land. We are such big fans of the ground and land. And so our big baddie plan is that there is more land mass, which I suppose is a little bit like Lebensraum for the Nazis, but I don't think they have that, even that thinking behind it. I think they literally just like the ground and the land, and they're like, no, hold on, we need to get rid of some of the sea and we need to have more land. And that's the central conflict of the storyline of Pokemon Emerald. It is great. It is so mad. You're just bopping about being a Pokemon trainer while these insane gangs fight over whether or not there should be more water or more land. It's wild. I'm sorry, Chewy, are you just my friend Andrew? Because you just have a way of talking that just sounds exactly like my picture of the chat. And send it to him and say that he has been exposed and that I know he's one of my patrons. 'Cause yeah. Except no, you're not Andrew, because he's a big fan of Emerald. Yeah. feel like I maybe slightly unnerved you guys with the conviction that I did that whole speech on Pokemon baddies. I feel very strongly about it. And I finished and I was like, oh right, better catch up with the chat, and it was just like whew, tumbleweed. Sorry. What do you mean the same neck of the woods? What does this mean? I mean, I know what the phrase means, but what do you mean? If you're wondering what this is, by the way, this is for sheet music. I'm amazed to find it here. I do not live with my parents, but I used to, and I stream in their home because it's the only place I'm able to. My current home is just not suitable. So I found this in the living room, and I used to play the violin a long time ago, and so this is a little stand for sheet music, and you pop the paper in that slit and it stands up and it's all great. But I haven't played the violin for more than 10 years, so it's really weirdly nice to see it just kicking about here, but also works like a nice little shaker. No, actually my friend that I was talking about is from Belfast. We now live in the same place, but he's from Belfast, so don't know. I'm not actually from the northeast, no, but I do have friends from there. Well, I had a uni friend from like somewhere in the well, I have a uni friend from Aberdeen, and I have another uni friend from near Aberdeen. Good story, very good story. I do, yes, I do. My new flat is really cute and I really like it. Like obviously I couldn't do streams in Spain, it was too noisy, I didn't have all my equipment. And now I've moved into my own place, which I'm really happy with. It's really cute and cozy and small, but it's right in the centre, so it's very loud at kind of all hours of the day, and I just can't stream there. Also, I would have to use my laptop, which is not very suitable, so it just doesn't work. Yes, exactly. And I have any more Pokemon soda, I'm gonna do that entire Pokemon rant again because there's still a lot I need to get off my chest. There's just so many opinions I have about all those games. Jupiter, that's a fun word. I don't really do my Scottish videos anymore. I used to. They were good fun. What am I thinking? Was it ranting? The ranter. Was it the ranter or was it Dandelion that was the other mod? And I feel so bad for forgetting. That's really bad. But yeah, we've got Mikey mod, even though we don't really need a mod for this chat because you guys are cool. But I like that still got little mod privileges. Which, by the way, if any of the rest of you want to be mods, just let me know. I'll sort you out because sometimes the public stream gets a bit and it's nice to have mods. But yeah, there was another mod last time who I'm thinking didn't make it tonight because I'm not seeing another little blue spanner. It's peach flavour, I think, but it's kind of just like a hint of peach sweeteners, you know, it's a bit like a McBee fizzy water, if you ever had that. Or Boots Meal Deals fizzy flavoured waters that taste of nothing. Oh, sorry. Sweet like Mikey. Yeah, you can send it in an email. I'm sure it'll be horrible. Was it a horrible screen grab? I bet. It's really not difficult to get a horrible screen grab of me, which maybe says something about the state of my face. I don't know, but whenever I have to do thumbnails and I look through and have to pick screen grabs, it's just a really hellish experience for me. Every point that I stop it, I'll be like they're all bad. They're all bad. It's universal. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, is St. Andrew's Day coming up? Is it early December? Or have we missed it? Yeah, gutted. Could have been the next face, the next voice of Boots. Boots. You know, I would like to be a voice artist. I think that'd be good fun. Voice actor. But more, you know, just like voiceovers and tannoys, I think that'd be really good fun. I don't know if I've ever done my train voice before. I mean, it's a really good impression if you know ScotRail. If you don't know ScotRail, it's kind of going to go over your head. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train. We are now approaching Falkirk High. There we go. Bit niche. Okay, 30th of November. Noviembre. Oh, ScotRail is in Scottish Railway, like the trains. ScotRail. Yep. Hey, you know, there's no need to be bad-mouthing ScotRail. I love the trains. Love the trains here, they are great. Although, well, now they're owned by like a Bellio or something. Because everything's got to be owned by, I don't know, whoever owns a Bellio. I think it's a Dutch company or Danish or something, I'm not sure. So not so ScotRail. See, Mikey, your version looked Italian. It looks like Scotrale, which is fun. Aberdeen to Glasgow, that's not a fun route. What does that go down to? I mean, I can't even think. Is there a direct route? Does it go southwest sort of to Stirling, through Stirling and then down, or does it go down towards Lookers and then, I don't know, how does that one work? Two hours late, that's not fun. Not fun. Not fun at all. Is your family Spanish or Mexican or something, Mikey? Just from the last name? Because I guess Spanish heritage doesn't have that different a look from Italian. I suppose maybe it does. Maybe it does have a different look. I'm just thinking swarthy. Through Dundee, then onwards to Perth. But the route is really pretty around Perth. There's some really nice scenery, and that's what I do love a good ScotRail journey for. Love a little bit of scenery. I'm really enjoying Train Chat, by the way. I would just like to apologise to the other 3 of you who maybe cannot relate so much to the ScotRail chat. Is that a good sign? Ooh, Honduran, cool. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. Ooh, I've been to the Cairngorms in January. It was bleak, but it was very pretty. Pokemon soda. That wasn't meant to be an accent. Oh, sorry, that was horrible. I did not intend. I was just trying to enunciate. Oh, it's got all the evolutions. There's some weird new ones that I was not familiar with. And pliable. If you ever wonder, by the way, why I have such a weird I don't know if you've ever wondered, or you would ever wonder why I've got such a weird pliable bendy face. Fun fact that maybe I've mentioned before, I don't know. I'm hypermobile, so everything about me is weird and bendy. I'm too weird and bendy overall. I am very flexible in a creepy way. So, yeah, it makes everything a little bit stretchy and weird. My shoulders are very mobile. So, yeah. That's a fun fact. I didn't even know myself until I was like 21. No, younger than that. I was like 19 and I was just stretching when I did kind of art school, when I was doing like an art course, And I was just like, no. And someone was like, what are you doing? What is that? Are you double jointed? It's like, what? What are you talking about? But apparently so. Apparently she was correct. I don't know, maybe I could fit through a tennis. I can lick my elbow. So, it's my party trick. Everyone says it's impossible, but there you go. Well, I won't do it right because it's gross. I used to do it and I ought not to, but I can clasp my hands here and then put them over my head and right down behind me without breaking my hands. Like, I can just keep going. My shoulders sort of click around all the way. And it's gross. So, yeah. I'm sorry for the detail. I've silenced everyone with my creepy stretching. I am over 21, that is true. I am over 21. Bear in mind I did get the age wrong, remembering my story. So I was 18, 19 when I did my art course for a year. I'm not that old. And I don't know. I don't know why I don't say what age I am. I'm not like embarrassed. I just like a little air of mystery around some things. So I don't mind that a bunch of people know my name because I mentioned it on a stream. I don't mind that. But I don't talk about it all the time or bring it up. Same with kind of age or exactly where I live. I just think there's no need to go into exact detail about everything. Because, the internet's the internet, but also it's just nice to have mystery. Nice to keep some things to yourself. Joint cracking ASMR. Gross, I do that all the time just by accident. I mean, I could do it now. Nah, I won't because that's mean. But like my wrist cracks all the time, and when I'm doing hand sounds, it's like, which is not the best. Sometimes I usually try and edit it out, but I probably don't always manage. It's quite warm actually, the flannel shirt. Yeah, you don't want stalkers. Stalkers are no good. I think I'm quite lucky with weird unwanted attention. I don't get too much of it, probably because, I don't know, I'm too old or a bit weird or whatever other reason. But I'm quite fortunate that way. I imagine some young ladies who make ASMR must have a horrible old time with certain characters harassing them. It must suck. But I have been quite fortunate just to have cool guys and gals, enjoying my content but not taking it to a weird place. So that's good. True, I hope you don't do that around people, because I hate that. When you're with people and they're like oh, it's gross. Sorry, is that too stretchy? I'm trying to just stretch my own neck, but I don't know if it looks a bit odd. Or if that's just normal. That's the thing that's difficult. I'm not sure if some things are just normal or some things are my bendiness and are going to creep people out. Dunno. No. This is my new hairstyle. Respect, Maggie. That's cool of you. Don't. It's nice not to be like up in someone's business when you recognise them. I'm the same. Like if I see celebs, I'm not a celebrity, but do you know what I mean? Like if I see famous people around, I figure they probably get harassed enough, unless there's a reason for me to talk to them. I probably wouldn't. I'm not keeping up with the chat very well. What's oddly fabby, Kieran? Do you know what? I feel like maybe... Is it the time of the evening for a public stream? What's the vibe? Would that be fun? We welcome in the masses. The masses. A few more people. I don't know. What do you think? Could be a laugh. I might need to smarten up a bit, get my act together. Try some whispering. Oh right, neck bending. That's the thing, I'm not even trying to bend it, that's just what it do. It's like a little noodle. Don't make fun of me. My goodness, it's really weirding me out how much you talk like my pal. Favourite Scottish actor? Ooh. Dunno. Is he actually Scottish? Is Dennis Lawson Scottish? Pardon me. I had a slight coughing fit there. Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. Got something caught in my throat. I feel like I might need to have some water, do a proper, coughing fit somewhere. What time is it? Is it new still? Oh no, there is new still game. I have a friend who worked on that in the production side of things, so that's fun. Claim to fame. Still Game is a Scottish comedy series. It's really funny, but it is quite, I think it is quite based, the humour is quite based upon knowing that those kind of characters, those kind of places, that kind of accent and all that stuff. But maybe not, maybe it's still really good. I don't know if you're not Scottish. But yeah. So I've got work in the morning, so I don't know if I can hang along super late. I think I usually like to keep these at around the hour mark. Even though they're really good fun, but also like I don't want to. So I think, sorry, noise. I think we might need to call this one a night. Do we think public stream tonight or leave it for another time? What's the vibe? What are you feeling? Right. Okay, cool. I will see you soon.